and you think that you are a rich person. No, you are poor, but you just don't know. So, you see, when I'm looking at, I'm seeing elderly people, no young people, so that I don't. Can I have just 4 volunteers? Just volunteer yourself for me. Come out, 4 people, just follow me. Can use it, do example. So that I will just show the example of it. Because if you get it, you get it. See this one. Thank you, sir. Please line up 1, 2, 3, 4. Because many of you are very hard working, but you are not smart working. There are 3 work that will change your life: hard work, smart work, and network. So many of you are very hard working, but there's no common sense to the work. Many of you are working hard, you are working smart, but you are not in the right network. So hard work, smart work, then what? Network. Because who you know and who knows you determines how far you go. You see, in this life, nobody goes up. You are brought up. Were you not brought up by your parents or your guardian? You can't go up. Nobody climbs that ladder. Somebody will have to bring you up. I hope you know that there are clubs of billionaires in Nigeria. You can't apply. You can't pay money to enter. Somebody inside must recommend you, and they will go through skate to bring you. Say, my friend wants to join. There are clubs in Lagos. I don't know about. There are clubs in Lagos to join. Every year, you pay 50 million. Yeah, that's membership fee. 50 million every year. But guess what? There are people that have dropped 50 million 4 years ago. They never accept them. They are on waiting list. Yes, there are 50 million in an account. They are waiting to qualify 4 years later. I still got a call. I said, hey, I paid 2 years ago. Let me talk to them. I said, no, waiting list here. It's not yet your. Because when look, many of you don't understand. When I look at Christians, I say, oh, this Christian. There are people that run things in this country. That run things in different sectors. Gatekeepers, power broker. It's not, many things are not done in the office. So they are done on the golf club. They are done in the beer parlor. They'll just okay, hey, no problem. No, we'll just send me. I will send it to you tomorrow. And it's not you will be there. You're writing proposal. They do PowerPoints. They do PowerPoints. Because you know the reason why those clubs are the way they are. By the time you get in there, for you to even be a member, nobody looks down on you. For you to be in that room, you just sit down, go walking around, everybody just moving around. When you go, hey, how are you? They will greet you with honor. They won't say who are you, because they know that for you to be in this club, you have gone through, so you must be somebody. You may be my next key, so I can't look down on you. So this one, you're fixing an appointment. They say come 8 months later. It's just I'll be trying. Oh, no problem. This is my car. Hello, done. Hello. So I'm going. So now, you know what many people do? It's called multiple struggles. It's almost possible now that when you go outside the church now, you see some people that will be selling after church now. They will open their booths. They are selling wigs, selling perfume, selling clothes, selling shoes. They sell all kinds of things. Those same people have a job, but they call it side hustle. That's why you're still hustling. So now, let's look at these 4 people. So, what's your name, sir?
Celestine, sir.
Celestine Babayaro. So, Celestine. So, let's use case study. They are all Celestine. So, Celestine is a teacher. Hello? He teaches in a school. And he earns 500,000 every month. But see, Celestine is not just a teacher. But Celestine has a car. And when he's going to work in the morning, he uses it for transport. When he's coming back, he uses it for transport. Weekend, he does transport. So Celestine makes money with transportation. And sometimes, apart from the 500,000, he can net 200K with the transportation. So Celestine is now earning 700,000. But see, there's something about Celestine. Celestine has a good voice. So, and sometimes they invite him to be an MC or to be a compere. So sometimes in a month, he does 1 gig, 2 gig, and sometimes he charges 500. And so Celestine, the MC, compere, comedian, sometimes in a month, he does 1 million. So 500 plus 200 plus 1 million, 1.7. Now, the amazing thing about Celestine is that he's also a trainer. So he speaks in different events, he facilitates, and sometimes he hosts his own seminar. So sometimes in a quarter, he nets another 3 million from here. So now listen, Celestine, 500,000 plus 200 plus 1 million plus another 1 million. That's 2.7 million. Now listen, when Celestine sits down with his mates, that they are all collecting 500,000, they will not understand how Celestine is doing it, because Celestine has more money available than them. But you see, when you look at Celestine now, he will be a big boy. He may have a, Camry, or he may even have a land somewhere. He's a big boy. He's not like other people, smart. But you see, the problem with Celestine is that everything Celestine is doing here now is what we call multiple struggles. That's why many people are poor in Nigeria. You know why? In order for Celestine to get 500,000, Celestine must be there. In order for Celestine to get 200,000, Celestine must be there. In order for Celestine to get 1 million, Celestine must be there. In order for Celestine to get 100 million, he must be there. So the day Celestine fall sick, all the money fall sick. The day Celestine die, God forbid, all the money dies. That's what happened when many of you thought, when my father was alive, we were very rich. But when my father died, your father was a poor man. He was not rich. There is no rich man whose money dies because they died. Do you understand? When say, my husband was very rich, but when my husband died, your husband was a poor man. He was a struggler. He was exchanging his time and energy for money. And when the time and energy, which is a limited resource, doing good, the income died. Do you understand now? So I see a lot of Nigerians, because you don't understand, I say, you don't even know what they are doing. You don't know what they are doing. You see, when you make money, everybody wants to investigate the source of your riches, but nobody investigates the source of your poverty. Has anybody come to me to say, why are you poor? We need to make you a personal project. This poverty, no. It's when you become rich, they are interested. So this is multiple struggles. So I see many of you, you work in the bank, and then you import goods from China, from Turkey. You are selling perfume, you are selling this, and then you are cooking food in weekend and packing food for people selling. You are a struggler. They don't become billionaires like that. Hello? So this is multiple struggle. What is multiple streams of income? So let's do founder for man. Let's bring it up now. So this is Celestine now. So multiple streams of income is, Celestine is a teacher. But now, because he understands financial intelligence, instead of him using the car to do big boy, what Celestine will now do is he will now get a driver that will be doing the transport business. So in the morning, the driver will pick him up, drop him in the school, and go and be doing the business. The driver will come and pick him up when he's close, drop him at home, and go and do. So whether he works or he doesn't work, the car is working for him. So now Celestine now has a transport and haulage company that is producing money with or without that. So now Celestine is into MC, compare, and whatever. If he has to be doing everything by himself, they'll be asking him, is you we want? No. What he now does, he monetizes and turns it into an academy and a system. So he sets up an MC company, a compare company, and he becomes the CEO. And he gets other people to come and apply under him, and he manages it. And he said, look, if you want an MC, contact Celestina Incorporated, not Mr. Celestine. He has become a corporation. So when people are coming, they are dealing with a business. So he can send anybody to go and represent the company. So they are building a brand, not around a personality, but around a product. Do you understand that now? Which one are you again, number 4? Training. Okay, so he set up a training company, and then they have manuals, they have curriculum, and they have a group of facilitators that come together. So what you are doing is not that you are inviting people. As I'm standing before you right now, I am Pastor Olumide Emmanuel, but I'm also Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. Pastor Olumide Emmanuel is different from Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. Pastor Olumide Emmanuel is a pastor. He doesn't charge. Counseling is free. Freely you have received, freely you give. Salvation is free, but you buy Bible. But now, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel is not free. Oh, I didn't go to Harvard for free. Oh, hello. So Dr. Olumide Emmanuel will charge you and send you invoice. Counseling is free, but consultancy attracts a fee. Where there is a voice, there is an invoice. So if you invite me now and say, okay, we want to come and be a blessing to our church, there's a different track that you follow. But say, oh, our company wants you to come and train, and there's a different track that you follow. So what does it do? It does the same. So there are trainings going on now. We train company, we train government, we train different countries, different parastatal management training. We do all kinds. I don't necessarily have to show up, but the same quality. If they now say they want to do the man, then if you can pay, you get it. Because when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. So you set it up. So now what happens is Celestine has set up group of. So Celestine can now decide to say, I'm not doing teaching again. And people will say, how can you leave a lucrative job? Who did this to you? But they are wondering. But Celestine has produced something. So he's not the one working for money. Money is working for him. So multiple streams of income is you having different vehicles producing money for you without your direct involvement. That's multiple streams of income. Do you understand that now? God bless you. So now, still on these multiple streams, let me now run you through 5 levels. And then I'll tie it to the 7th law and we'll close. Now, you must have multiple streams of income across income types. Income types. All these things are in the book. So, income types. Now, what do we mean by that? There are 3 types of income. There's what we call once and only. They call it end income. You labor once. For that one labor, you get paid once. So, that's one kind of labor or income. The other one is once and always. You labor once, but for that one labor, they continue to pay you forever. So now, when I come to speak, is one labor. I get a speaking fee if I'm speaking in a place where I'm collecting a fee. But they won't pay me again, because until I come again, they won't pay again. So for me to be paid again, I have to come again. Do you understand? Now, if you are a fashion designer, you sew a wedding dress, they pay you. But they won't come back and pay you again tomorrow. To pay you again, you must sew another one. So that's one kind of income. You should not stay on that level, because that means you will struggle all your life. The second one is you labor only once, but for that one labor, you are paid continually. So now, I'm a landlord. I have properties in different states and in different countries all over the world. So every month, rent is coming from all the countries. So, but I only bought that house once. I only built that house once. But for the next 100 years, they'll be paying rent and renovating it for me. So that is another kind of income. It's called once and always. The books you are buying now, I wrote the book once. But for the next 100 years, people will be paying for that book. So that's the third one is free flow. At that third level, you don't even need to labor. Let the money labor for you. So instead of you laboring, let the money be the one laboring for you. So when I say you need multiple streams across income types, it means that you should look into your life and ensure that as you are growing, you are eliminating that first one, and you are left with the second and the third, because your health, your energy, and your time is limited. So you can't continue to exchange your time and energy for money until you are 50 and 60. It's an error. Number two is multiple streams across industries. You cannot have money and all your money is only in one industry. Look, when COVID came, I had billionaire friends that struggled. I had a friend when we were talking, he said, because many times I would tell this guy, let's do this. He said, no, I want to be focused. I want to be focused. I said, look, focus and diversification are not enemies of each other. I said, look, I have studied this thing. But when it comes to money, Genesis to Revelation, I have studied Bible, 8 months of an encounter. When it comes to education, I have got to double PhD. So I studied this thing. My dissertation in my PhD, my second PhD, was the role of personal and political leadership in the economic empowerment of people. And I dealt with poverty from the grassroots, from maternal care, the hospital you gave birth to your child in, the health of the mother that gave birth to the child, how it affects the kind of child that is born. So I told her, I said, look, it will just be argued, no problem. Guess what? This my guy is a billionaire. He has 4 hotels, 6 multipurpose halls. Then it's one of those that rents. If you are doing event or this crusade, he has all the equipment, state of the art, Riambonke level. But when COVID came, everything zero. No event. 6 event center. This guy was doing 300 million a year. In COVID, the guy was on 0 level. You now know the funniest thing. Tell me, because people were locked down in the hotel, he could not evict them. So they were sleeping in the hotel for free for 6 months. He was burning generator. They used inverter die. He was still feeding people. They were saying we'll pay later, we'll pay later. Those that had card in the system, they were collecting money from the card until the banks shut down. What are you talking about? Why was he in that trouble? Every investment he had was in one industry. Multiple streams across industries.